Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda7 here again, and welcome to another Hardcore Iron Man progress video here today on the road to all collections. In this video, we have a ton of PVM coming at you here. I really camped Hellwear pretty hard this week. If you guys don't remember from our recent episodes, we are currently going for the Anima Core armor from Hellwear, the Anima Core of Saren armor, so that we can have a good magic setup to go along with our Noxious Staff in order to start doing some group PVM. Starting with Beastmaster Durzag is going to be my first one. We also branch out into some other bosses as well. It's a really packed full of drops video with a couple live commentary clips in the middle here. So yeah, should be a pretty exciting one. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the clips here. Starting off with this first one, we are at the aforementioned boss Hellwear, finishing off a kill here. Looks like we're quite near the beginning of the trip based on, might actually be the first kill based on my inventory and my aura. And as you guys will see as we finish it off here with a nice old cleave, I actually pick up the Twisted Antler, which is the pet at Hellwear. Pretty crazy to get that. I was kind of shocked to see we get ourselves the pet before we get a crest. And yeah, that is wild. We were just about to reach one of the thresholds, the first threshold for the pet, but we hadn't yet. And that is a 1 in 2K drop right there. As you guys can see, we are at 347 kill count at Hellwear, and we managed to pick up the pet. So really lucky to get that, of course, although not what we're looking for, but still, yeah, pretty crazy. Switching it up a little bit here, I am at Rax. I think I was probably doing a Reaper task here or something. I'm not too sure. Yeah, you can see in my chat doing the Reaper. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And we actually pick up the Araxite egg drop right there, the second one, meaning we now have all of the Rax pets. And the only thing we need to finish our Rax collection is the web. We'll have the title once we have the web there. So yeah, that is absolutely insane. I really couldn't believe my pet luck all of a sudden here getting these two. That is just super good. I wasn't really worried about getting the egg. I was hoping more to get the web or my middle leg piece. But still, I will take it. We are at 391 Rax kill count. Was just about to hit another threshold there, but that's a 1 in 250 drop, I think, that I just got. So not super rare, but still pretty low kill count to get all the pets at Rax. Really crazy. And that one we're not going to claim. I put that in my bank so we can use it to get the title when we get the last of our drops. Now we are back here at Hellwear once again. This is going to be where we're at for quite a few of the clips in this video. And as we finish it off here, unfortunately, we pick up an orb of the Kaiwir Elders here. I think that is my third one from Hellwear, which kind of sucks. Still no crest available, but we get an orb. Not that great because even getting components from it, leveling up an offhand is extraordinarily slow. So not really something you'd even want for components as far as I'm concerned. But either way, I guess it's cool to have in the trophy drop tab, and not bad for the collection log either, but still not great. I forgot to quick chat my kill count, or maybe I took a while. I think that one was at 410 kill count, just so you guys are aware. So quite a few kills after the pet, I'm pretty sure. But still, at least we broke whatever small dry streak that might have been. Next clip, we are doing some more Hellwear once again, everybody, of course. And we actually finally managed to pick up our Crest of Saren here, which is very nice. We do need 2 of these for the top and the legs, and we still need the dormant legs, of course, but that is one out of the way, and we do have a dormant top already, although I haven't made the armor yet. It is available. And yeah, that was pretty awesome to pick up finally. I was really hoping to get one of those, and after getting the pet, that was just pretty crazy. We now have 443 Hellwear, and we're actually only dormant legs off of the full collection log now if we claim the pet, so pretty wild. Here is some live com. Alright, you guys, for this next clip here, we are going to be doing something for our God Wars 2 grind that we've been doing. As you guys can see, I've done a ton of Hellwear this week, if that wasn't clear from the drops I've been getting. But I'm up to 536 KC. Compared to like previous weeks, that is quite a lot of an increase. That's pretty much 200 kills over last week's amount, which is a lot of kills so far. And, the week's not even out yet. So I'm pretty happy with it. I've been grinding it quite hard, trying to get some more drops. I haven't had much luck since the crest. Obviously, I got the pet, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, I haven't had any more of the the 3 drops here or any dormant legs to complete the collection. Hopefully we can pick up another crest, and then I don't even have to do the boss anymore. I can just go do a different boss here and get the legs from them. But I will have to check and like compare whether or not it's worth it for me to kill this boss versus Vindicta, just for things like supplies or whatever is good from their normal drops. I mean, from doing all this, I have so many grimy lanthodimes, it's actually disgusting. 8.4k of those just from Hellweir, and the magic logs have been going up decently as well, despite the fact that I'm fletching them pretty consistently. But anyways, purpose of this clip, we actually have enough seals and along with our crystals to go ahead and get our next reputation out of the way, which is very, very nice. We're going to go ahead and pick up the Twin Furies rep, and that'll give us a nice way to get ourselves the infernal ashes that we really need, because I've pretty much been out of incense sticks for a couple days now, and I just kind of been wanting to just grind out this Hellweir, finish it off for the seals, and then we can do a bunch of Twin Furies to get those infernal ashes that we need. So I'm probably going to have some Twin Furies in the next clips or so. It's, if we get any drops, of course. I don't really mind too much about drops. I mean, crests would be good. A crest of Zamorak I could use to make a body of Zamorak or whatever, and that would be a nice range upgrade for me. And hopefully we can also get some legs from here, because I really need those. I need 2 of them I need as many as I can get, pretty much. Let's go ahead and hand in the Saren seals. And now we can hand in the Anima Crystal number 1 and number 2. And there we have it. Zamorak Perfectionist. We now have maximum reputation with the Zamorak faction. As you can see, we are now at the double drop chance and the reduced kill count, which are the big things. And we only have now 1 more faction to go, and that is, of course, Greg, which we have 0 reputation, or I guess we have some. You get whatever amount of reputation for killing each of the bosses. So yeah, but Greg's not something I'm really too worried about killing in the near future, because I will probably end up getting my Nox bow, obviously, and that'll be my range weapon over the glaives. And just in general, Greg is kind of an annoying boss. I've never really liked killing it myself. I've never done it a lot even, but yeah, I haven't done very much Twin Furies either, to be honest. I've done a pretty shallow amount of God Wars 2 in general, aside from, of course, this man over here. But it's been nice doing it on this account, kind of getting into it for real and doing quite a bit of it. So yeah, it's nice to have the tier, or the reputation up to 5,000 for the Twin Furies. Let's hope we can get ourselves a crest, or at the very least a nice stock of infernal ashes to make some incense sticks. Alright, you guys, we are briefly doing a post-commentary clip here for another Hellweir drop, which is a Wand of the Kaiweir Elders, our second one here we managed to pick up. Still going for our crest or dormant legs, but I'll definitely take that. Makes for some nice components that we can disassemble to get some planted feet going, and not the worst thing in the world to see. We are at 552 Hellweir here. As you can see, we've done a whole lot of Hellweir this week, and yeah, another drop in the bank and to show for that grinding. Pretty sweet. Hopefully we can get our next crest here pretty soon. Okay, you guys, for this next clip here, I'm going to be actually going ahead and getting another Slayer level up. I'm here at Eretz, was just doing my task and managed to get a daily challenge completion, and I'm only 11k off the level, so I figured might as well use that for the level up. I actually haven't checked what I'm unlocking here at level 103, but let's go ahead and claim the rewards. There we have level 103 Slayer. Nice to get another level up there. We get the Menophyte Workers. Oh, that's nice. They are the highest level of corrupted creature, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So that means we got Soul Devourers coming up really soon here in 2 levels, and our first Lost Grove creature coming up in 1 more level. So 2 really nice big unlocks there in the next couple of levels of Slayer. Looking forward to having those available for sure. Other than that, I will go ahead and finish up this task, and then I will do a run through of my collection log updates for Slayer since this last level up, and also hand in my souls that I've accumulated during this time. For these past few level ups, though, a lot of my XP has been from Reaper tasks, actually, more than I really would have thought. I don't really consider Reaper tasks for Slayer XP at all, but it does add up, and also the daily challenges come through every now and again. And the tasks I'm tending to do are also quite high XP in terms of the Slayer. So, yeah, but either way, we're doing pretty good here. I'm almost up to 20 mil attack, which is pretty cool. Most of that's been coming from bossing, though, that I've been doing recently. And overall, I just figured I'd do a little bit of Slayer. I'm kind of just doing it off and on here, randomly, whenever I feel like doing it. But for the most part, I'm working on my max cape. But either way, enough rambling out of me. I will see you guys for the end of the task where we can hand in our souls and stuff. All right, you guys. So we are going to go ahead and do the clip for our Slayer level up at this point. We just did, of course, get 103. Finished off that Eretz task. Was pretty good. It's a little bit nicer now with the scythe, although I kind of think Eretz have a little bit of a ridiculous amount of defense, in my opinion. You do honestly tend to want a Nihil there as well, but I don't really have much, if any, supplies to make Nihils, and I wouldn't want to waste them on a Slayer task at this point. But yeah, we have 3 souls from this Slayer level up. We have an Abyssal Demon, which is nice, although not too rare, of course. A Nihil, Speak of the Devil, which I think we had 1 task of those, and a Mythal Dragon. So those are 3 new souls for our codex here, and we are now going to be up to 14 out of the 160 required. Still haven't gotten any. I haven't had actually a Vile Blooms task in a while, but these Devil Snares are the only ones that I've gotten the soul for. I'd probably do a different plant. These are so good for prayer pots and stuff, but I really need to do something that drops limpworts or white berries, I think, next. But anyways, I'm kind of talking about nothing right now, so let's just, let me just open up my Slayer collection log. I honestly can't remember any drops that I actually got that would have been on here. I'm still waiting on these Ascension grips. I actually haven't had an Ascension creatures task in a little bit. I've got 3 out of 5 kept serious souls for my player-owned dungeon. Nothing in there. I got like a bunch of these just now on my task. I don't think I had any of the headpieces yet, maybe. So yeah, so I think actually I can make the full mask now, isn't that right? Yeah. Okay, so I should do that. I'm not sure. I think you have to like bring it to Curadel or something. I'll do that later, but I guess that's a new item on there for at least one of them is the Tuscan Mask headpiece to complete the Tuscan Mask. We still, of course, need the Razorback gauntlets. Those things are pretty rare, I think. Moving on down here, nothing there, nothing there. Shouldn't be anything in here. No, I got that Kopesh last level up. Nothing in there. I don't have a whole lot of Slayer drops. Actually, maybe these Gano boots and gloves I might have gotten during this level up. I had a couple tasks of those, but that's probably it from there. Other worlds, I did have that Nihil task, so we have some of the stuff in here, but not much. Nothing new on the wilderness. We still just need the hilt patch and the 3 things from lava strike worms, and of course the dragon chain body, which doesn't really count because I can get that elsewhere. And then the general, yeah, nothing else in here really. So nothing too exciting in the drop tab or in the drop log. This of course is my loot tab in general. It doesn't have just Slayer stuff in here, but yeah, a lot of the alkables are being removed quite often. I just chuck them in my alk machine. I'm up at 31 mil cash right now, which is a pretty decent amount, but I think an enhancer is coming up soon that I'm going to need to drop 10 mil on, and I do tend to spend quite a bit at the merchant in general. But yeah, nothing really great stocking up in here, to be honest, at this point. A decent amount of rune arrowheads for some fletching XP, but overall, this is a pretty weak looking drop tab at this point. Aside from stuff like the 33 onyxes, we got some decent keys building up in here. Some of the drops that I'm getting from the stuff that I do a lot of are building up slowly, but nothing really huge in here just yet. 60 of these, which is nice from the Ganos. But yeah, I kind of just like doing these little summary touch points for my Slayer level ups. I hope you guys don't mind them too much. They kind of are cool to me, and I'm looking forward to seeing, when my collection log slowly starts to build up, where I got things, you know, at what points and stuff. Actually, one thing I didn't actually even see that I wanted to look at in here. Yeah, there's that Nipper Demon pet. That thing's going to be a son of a bee to get. I'm not looking forward to that ground. Well, at the same time, I am kind of looking forward to it. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air for me. I do kind of like Ripper Demons, especially, you know, as long as I'm on task for them, I would have no problem doing them at all. So Soul Obelisk. I remember grinding those freaking things for rep for those quests when I needed them for Quest Cape. That was not the best time in the world. But yeah, we're going to add these 3 souls to our chest here and move on to the next clip. I still am not sure what I'm going to do for the next one. I did go ahead and do an hour of Twin Furies, so I'm up to 49 KC there. Pretty nice doing those. I kind of enjoyed them. I never really did them much before on my main or anything, so they're pretty fun to do, especially with that high DPS you can do in that double fit, you know, with the 2 of them there, and then, you know, having the bit at the end where you got nothing attacking you, and they're like taking extra damage. Talking is tough, but also I did get quite a few Infernal Ashes from there. Made a bunch of Lantidime Incense Sticks, which I'm going to be using everywhere now because I have so many Lantidimes from Hellweir. I find no reason to not use them. And if you might have noticed, I actually have gotten 2 more Dormant Anima Core Helms. So now I have 4 helms, 6 bodies, and 0 legs, which is really, really annoying because I need obviously those legs just for the Hellweir collection at this point. Is all I need is the legs. But I'm going to continue at Hellweir until we get a second crest, of course. But yeah, we got our second wand in there. 564 KC now. Probably will have some more clips from there before the end of this video because I do have a lot of time this week and I'm going to be doing more of it. You know, where this clip right now is on Thursday, so we still have some time, but we're going and adding these things in here. Bit of Slayer XP, bit of Reputation, and there we have it. 3 more souls added, and we are up to 14 monsters collected. At some point, I definitely want to just go through and knock out all these stupid monsters like the monkeys and the goblins and rat and spider, you know, chicken, all this crap. So I probably should do that at some point. I forgot I don't have the Mauritania heart. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this clip, you guys. Again, probably we'll have some more Hellweir, maybe some Twin Furies. Kind of depends. Oh, I also got 96 agility today, so yeah, that's nice. Getting close to 99 there. Going to continue doing that. And we're about to hit 108 farming as well. Pretty cool stuff going on. Getting some good level ups. Hopefully we can make that push towards max cape once our construction planks get finished and we have enough stuff for fletching. I'll see you guys in the next clip. We are back at Hellweir here once again for some more clips, you guys. I am definitely getting a little bit tired of this boss as I've been camping it so hard for this entire week, doing hour after hour, trying to get the drops we need. And luckily, as you guys will see here, we managed to actually get what we needed in the Crest of Saren. Once again, our second crest and the last one we needed for our set. However, somehow, I still do not have a pair of Dormant Anima Core legs to make the set with. I don't know how. I'm probably getting kind of close to 1,000 God Wars 2 boss kill count overall, and I still don't have a pair of dormant legs. I think I have 6 bodies and 4 helms or something. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that was at 573 kill count there. We managed to pick it up, so pretty sweet. Next up here, we are still at Hellweir on the same trip, if you'll notice, as we still have the crest in the inventory, and we get another Wand of the Kaiweir Elders, our third one there. So now we have 3 wands, 3 orbs, and 2 crests, so pretty even distribution of drops there. But again, a nice thing to get for components, for planted feet and stuff, and cool for the drop tab. But the crazy thing about this one is, as you'll see, we only had however many, I think that's 2 kills later. After the crest, so yeah, we almost got back to back there. Really, really lucky on that. So pretty sweet, and yeah, just a cool another drop to go into the bank and include in our tab. Next up here, we're actually at Twin Furies, which I don't think I've had a clip for, but I've been doing these quite a bit, especially since I got that second crest. As you'll see, we kill this one and we get a Blade of Avarice, which is a new item for our collection log, so nice to see, although not something we really need for like gear or anything. I was more hoping for crests from here in order to make the range armor, but still, you know, can't complain. At 99 kill count, we managed to pick up our first drop, the Blade of Avarice. And I'm probably going to be doing these until I get those dormant legs, because there's no real reason for me to do Hellware anymore, because its drops that you mainly get if you're wanting to camp it are probably just going to be Lantidimes. So I'd rather do probably the Twin Furies to get the Zammy Wines and the Infernal Ashes. But as you guys can see here, in the same trip, we actually managed to pick up the Blade of Nemora. So we got both of the blades out of the way. Unfortunately, I couldn't have gotten a crest there instead, but still pretty cool. And as you guys will see with the quick chat coming in here in a second, this is actually only 3 kills after our Blade of Avarice. So yeah, some pretty crazy luck here at God Wars at the end of the video, or God Wars 2 at the end of the video. We get 2 Hellware drops within 2 kills of each other, and then within 3 kills of each other we get 2 drops from the Twin Furies. So yeah, pretty wild. As we are now, I believe, jumping into the live clip here at the PVM hub. That clip actually went along a little bit longer than I thought, but yeah, we're here in the live clip at the PVM hub. Pretty sweet video here, you guys. I hope you all did enjoy all of those drops. I really haven't done a whole lot more racks since that egg drop. I'm only at 397 kill count, but it is switching over to 1-2, I believe, tomorrow night. So I'll be doing as many kills as I can on 2-3, sorry. I believe it's switching over to 2-3 tomorrow night. So I'll be doing as many kills as I can on 2-3, trying to get both my web and my middle leg piece to basically be done with racks in terms of unique drops that I need, although I do obviously want to get biting and stuff later on. I won't be too worried about camping it, but I'll still do it for sure because the regular drops are good, and as I said, I do want biting. Twin Furies, I just got those 2 drops I think like yesterday, so I haven't been back there since. We are at 120 kill count there and have the Blade of Avarice and Nemora. We also got an Essence on that same trip, I believe. So yeah, 6 dormant bodies and 4 dormant helms, still no dormant legs somehow. I really am not sure how that's happening. We can do a quick look. Hellware is 580 kill count. Vindicta is 344, so add those together, that's like over 900 kill count right there. And yeah, we have over 1,000 kill count on God Wars Dungeon 2 bosses without any dormant legs. So yeah, I really hope we can get those soon. I'm going to be doing Twin Furies like I was saying. The only thing you really get from Hellware that you don't get at the other bosses is Lantidimes, and since I've done so many of the Hellware, I now have an ungodly amount of Lantidimes, 9.2k plus 662 in here, far more than I'll ever need for the time being, especially considering my secondaries situation. So yeah, that is why I'm doing that. And then Vindicta, I think I actually made a tiny little spreadsheet for myself to figure which drops are different, because I didn't actually know, but a lot of the drops between the God Wars 2 bosses are the same drops. Like, they all drop the same stone spirits, they all drop coins, magic logs, raw sharks, they all have very similar drops. There's just a few that differ. And on my spreadsheet here, I have the things that Vindicta drops that are different. He drops Black Dragon Hide and Dragon Bones, which Dragon Bones aren't that useful to me, nor is Black Dragon Hide. And then the twins are really what I want to be killing, because they drop the Crest of Zamorak, which I need to make some range armor as an upgrade for myself. They drop Infernal Ashes, which I need for my incense sticks. They drop Wines of Zamorak, which I need for my dwarf weeds. And yeah, they're really good. The only downside to them is they drop less of the rune salvage than the other bosses, so the GP isn't quite as good, but you also kill them a lot faster as well. So as you can see, we've got quite a lot of Infernal Ashes stocking up in here. I also made 200 or so incense sticks, so we're chilling on those. The drop tab looking really nice now. We've got the Araxite Egg and the Twisted Antler ready to be claimed when we can get those collection log finishes for the titles. Working on we have a decent amount of seals working here. We'll probably have the final reputation done before too long at Greg. We've got the dual wield blades of Twin Furies, 3 wands and 3 orbs of the Kaiwir Elders, and 2 crests of Saren. Like I said, I'm kind of just waiting for those legs, and then I'll make both of them at once. Although I might make the chest because I do have greater demons. I might want to go to Zammy. So yeah, that is what we're looking at in terms of the drop tab. Really, really nice. Hopefully we can pick up that spider leg middle for the next video as well. But yeah, that's about it for the drops. I've also been doing quite a decent bit of skilling here. I am 97 agility, only 976 I'm saying only, that's not really true, but I've done already a little bit since it's over a mil usually, but gonna go for probably 99 next week. I think gonna do quite a bit of it here, so that should be pretty nice to get that finished with. It's not too bad, but yeah, we're 90 fletching as well. I got that so I could make my Ascendry bolts and alch those. And also I got 87 rune crafting, which I worked on a little bit this week as well. So yeah, we've gotten some pretty good levels, working our way towards max cape quite slowly, of course, but we'll get there eventually. One other thing that I wanted to mention, you guys might see, I made some of these harvest potions, and right here I've got all of the harvest potion vegetables that you can get from those from the allotments when you plant them and you use the harvest potion. These are used to make the Primal Feast, which I actually made 30 of. So I have 30 of these Primal Feasts. If you don't know what they do, they basically are 10,000 healing in one inventory slot, which is more than a Super Ceradomin brew flask by quite a bit. It's over 2,000 healing more than a Super Cera brew flask per inventory slot. It's pretty insane. You unpack it and you get 4 things that all heal for 2,500 each. So yeah, it is a pretty crazy thing to have. I'm not really going to use them for a whole lot, but probably things where you're kind of trying to save inventory spaces, maybe like Solok, maybe next AOD, you might bring 1 or 2 on Virago trips, things like that where you might need to have a long-lasting food supply or whatever reason. So yeah, I have those available. Also, I made 250 sailfish soups. I capped out my spices at ports, so I made those. But yeah, these Primal Feasts take 1 of each of these different vegetables and then 1 of each tier 3 BGH meat. So the BGH meats are easily going to be the limiter in making more of those, but I think 30 is more than enough for right now because I don't really plan on using them in too many places. You actually need to use extreme cooking potions to even make those things if you didn't know. And these things are crazy. I had to boost to make the extreme version, but when making the extreme version, you get 800 Herblore XP per, which is pretty insane. So I might use those for training once I actually unlock them for real. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm gonna try and stop rambling now. Pretty crazy week here. We got a ton of drops, 2 more pets in the bank and ready to be claimed for the collections. So wouldn't be surprised if maybe next week or whatever we end up getting the Rax collection and the Hellware collection. That would be pretty insane, as well as 9-9 agility coming out there as well. So pretty excited for the future here. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I'll be making another Monday vlog tomorrow. Well, as long as they release the patch notes, and if they delay it again, then I will just wait until it does come out. But yeah, looking forward to that, and looking forward to archaeology, only 1 week away. Super excited. Hope you guys are as well. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Monday vlog. Peace out.